Welcome to Basic Science class. I am telling you a story. When I was traveling to school one day, but unfortunately the tire of the bus became punctured. I felt disappointed, but the conductor and driver take the jockey, spanner, etc. And after 5 minutes the bus was ready to travel. A large bus with the travelers are lifted up and the tire is exchanged. Small equipments help them to do so. What are the different methods you adopt to husk the coconut at your home? You can do it by using an axe, or by using a chopper, or by using coconut husking device. I am sure you will select the third option. You will husk the coconut with coconut husking device because it is the easiest way to do that job. The same way, you may cut the clothing materials by a scissors because it is the easiest method. Such devices that make any work easier are known as simple machines. Simple machines reduces our effort. Now let's discuss about simple machines. Which are the simple machines? Knife, scissors, screwdriver, hammer, lemon squeezer, nutcracker, spanner, bottle opener, etc. are some of the examples. Teacher attached a video about different types of simple machines. Also try to understand which are the ones available in your home. Simple machines just need our little effort only. They will not need any additional energy resources like current or something like that. Okay, let's observe our scissors in detail. Its shape resembles the capital letter X. You may observe the midpoint or central point. Based on this point, the other parts move. This point is called the fulcrum. The point about which a lever turns is called the fulcrum. There is a portion where we apply force. We insert our fingers to apply force. That point is termed as effort. The force we apply is called effort. When we apply force, we get a result. That is, the other part moves and cut the object. That part is called resistance. So these devices have three parts: fulcrum, the point about which the rods turn; effort, the force we applied; resistance, or the result of force. Now observe the picture of a man lifting the big piece of rock with the help of a crowbar. Here you can observe a small stone under the crowbar. Then we apply force downwards. Right. So the crowbar turns about the small stone. So it is the fulcrum. We apply force at one of the crowbar. It is effort. The other end near to the large stone is the resistance. Now you can find out the fulcrum, effort, and resistance of every simple machine like lemon squeezer, nutcracker, spanner, screwdriver, etc. We observed already that in scissors, fulcrum is in the center. It is not always. In lemon squeezer and nutcracker, the resistance is at the center. In stapler, forceps, or plucker, the effort is at the center. Try to understand where are these three parts located in each device. These devices have two rods that are free to move. These devices have a common name called levers. Levers are rigid rods that are free to turn about a fixed point. That fixed point is fulcrum. Levers are simple machines because they made our work easier. During Mandalagalam or Shabarimala season, we got Aravana Payasam in our home. It is in a metal container or tin. How do you open its lid? There are three images for an easy removal. Which of the position of our effort is correct? How will you remove that lid easily? The third picture shows the easiest way. In a simple machine, when the fulcrum and effort are at a maximum distance, the work will be easier. In a simple machine, when the fulcrum and effort are at a maximum distance between them, the work will be easier. We know that seesaw is an example for levers. It's a simple machine. Seesaw have a central point, that is fulcrum. One side has effort and the other side has resistance. Among these pictures, observe the third picture. The large boy is up and small boy is down. But it is not the normal one. We think that the large boy will be down. How the small boy can lift the large boy? They adjusted their positions in such a way that fulcrum and effort are at maximum distance and the resistance is very close to fulcrum. Teacher added a video along with this class. You do watch it. Okay. You can make a seesaw of your own. It is described in your textbook. Okay. Try to do it. So we discussed about levers, which are the one of the simple machines. Simple machines are of different types. Levers are one among them. How do you collect water from your well without the help of electric motor? Okay. You may use a pulley and thus the work easier. You can lift the water using kite only, but it is much more difficult. How the pulley makes this work easy? By changing the direction of force applied. Pulleys are used to carry heavy loads also. Pulleys are examples for simple machines. So levers and pulleys are included in the simple machines. Look at the picture of a handcart. How it works? There is a system of two wheels and an axle inside it. Above this wheel and axle there is a plain surface and a filled sacks placed in it. This system of wheel and axle is an example of simple machine. Handcart has two wheel and axle, but there is an example of wheelbarrow which have only one wheel. Wheel makes this system to reduce the work. We can make toys including wheels in your home. Try it. So levers, pulleys, wheels and axle are examples for simple machines. Observe the laborers who load heavy logs of wood to the lorry. How they made their work easy? Logs of wood are kept inclined, make the job easier. Lifting heavy loads upward is a difficult thing. When the surface is inclined, it is so easy to roll the objects upwards. Inclined plane is a simple machine. You may be familiar of ramps made for physically challenged students. Their wheelchairs should be easy to move through the ramp. They are also our friends, so we should make such ramps for them. A wheelchair can make their world so happy and self-reliable. Observe a nail. It has pointed sharp ends. Its tip also similar to inclined plane. Both the sides are inclined. That is why it is pointed. Without this pointed tip, nail will not be pierced into wall. So, and also a screw uses this principle by making winding portions around it. A road towards the tip of the hill is made as winding road because it is difficult to travel in a straight line to hilltop. These are all based on the idea or the principle of inclined plane. You may see the wedges used by carpenters. Two types of wedges are seen. First one is used to tighten wood frames and has single inclined surface. Second one is used to cut wood pieces. It have two inclined surfaces. So let's conclude the points that we have studied in this class. Simple machines helps to reduce our efforts. Second one, levers are rigid rods that are free to turn about a fixed point. Fulcrum is the point about which the rods turn. The force we apply is effort. Resistance is the result of effort. These 3 points, that is fulcrum, effort and resistance, are present in a simple machine. By adjusting fulcrum, effort and resistance, work will be more easier. Pulleys made the work easy by changing the direction of force. Wheels and axle is the idea behind handcart, wheelbarrow, etc. An inclined plane is the underlying principle of the ramp, screw, nail, etc. There are 2 types of wedges are used by carpenters. Levers, pulleys, wheel and axle, inclined plane, wedges are the 5 types of simple machines we have studied. Man made this world a place to live with his constant efforts. We also a part of it. We should learn the dignity of labor. All the labors are same or similar. There is no good job or bad job. Okay, so we should respect the working people and try to lessen their efforts by using these type of simple machines. Okay, that's it for today.